It's going to be the last one because I'm going to knock off a couple of FIFAs, 23 and then Bath, and then I'm going to watch 2001 A Space Odyssey. I might get one blot in before, get my power nap before I take her to her shithole, which will remain nameless. Yeah, so that instant with this unnamed individual who apparently had a son who was allergic to dogs, but yet she had him sat with his back literally millimetres from the only way in and out for members of the general public, and knowing it was a dog-friendly cafe. So the son, if it was generally had an allergic reaction to any dog, should have been other side of the table, like I said in the previous video, so there's at least a table width gap. Anyway, that's by the by, really. Damn it. Please give this man Dingo a big thumbs up. Leave a comment. Really does help the channel. And please tune in to the next one, which will be another wild camping adventure on Wednesday night. You know what I'm talking about. And you know it's absolutely wax. Yeah, so I might have a little look tonight, just as a dry run, as regarding which, because there's a chance that come the next Flesh on April the 11th, that Cruise Campo won't be on Asda's rollback. But there should be something available. We've always got that 2 for 20 quid to fall back on. And the 18 pack of Carlsberg comes under that. But hopefully the 24 pack will be on rollback, which is 13 quid, which is like £3 off a box. But the value one is the Cruise Campo, which is you're getting about a box off. But like I said, when I was shopping at the Scunthorpe Asda Thursday, the shelf, which is now the booze is on one side of the beer, and then the beer. Is it lagers? There's lagers and beers on one side, and then there's ciders and beers and that on the other aisle. It's not, because obviously I think that aisle is, because you've obviously got your beers, you've got your wines, white wines, red wines, spirits. I think some of the spirits on one side still, but it's on the right hand side. Obviously it's a row of aisles that are getting near to the front of the shop where the checkouts. Don't forget, Mr. Horn, cash is king. I'm as guilty. What I'm doing now is I'm doing part payment in cash, rest card in the machine. But I'm trying to now do it like 60-40, 60% cash, 40%, because it's like pubs. Anything, if you don't use it, they'll shut branches down. Because it's lazy and convenient. But cash is king. Don't let these Labour fuckers bring in Big Brother, George Orwell, 1984, where they'll be able to shut your car down remotely, because these there's rumours abound of carbon credits. Now each one will have a certain amount, and once you reach your limit, that's it. Computer says no. Don't let these cunts win with this Big Brother surveillance. So fuck this slidey. Cash is king, right? That's why that cafe that you had that brief thing of that Jimmy Pigs, even they had on a little card, cash is king, because 100% of that money goes to them, where if it was contactless, the banks get a percentage, especially the people who provide the contactless service. So cash is king. It's not fearmonger. The twats who want us to be like nice little sheep, in a luxury open prison. That's what they want. They can go fuck themselves. But yeah, I'll be having a dry run tonight because I'm pleased that Asda, I've got Fuller's London Pride back in. Like I said, I didn't look for anything else because I was just walking down the aisle because I like to get me 2 boxes of ale. Unfortunately, as I said, the Cruz Campo was out of stock, so I got the 18 pack of Foster, which was on rollback, and I got the 24 Carlsberg, which was on rollback. Ideally, I was hoping to get 2 boxes of Cruz Campo. It's only 4.4%, and it's got a bit more flavour than Carlin has. But I went down the aisle and I looked down and I thought, fuck. And obviously sometimes you look up onto the top of the shelves where they keep some spare stock. And obviously you have to go and seek them out if you spot what you want, because they've got those movable step ladders so they can safely retrieve the said item and then how many do you want, blah blah blah, and then put the rest on the shelf. But I couldn't see any sign of any Cruz Campo, which is a nice lager. It's like I say, it's got more flavour, and it's just that happy medium. Because as you know, we both of us don't really like to go beyond the 5% now. Although an occasional dibble, yes, but not all the time, because like us with spicy sauces, our tolerances lessen. I mean, this is Carlin. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Some of the lager snobs look down on it because they associate it with scumbags that sit on brick walls near the Prado shops on a council estate. You know, they look down on it, and you can tell a person by what he sops. And sometimes it's to promote, it's the offers. You know what I mean? It's the offers. I mean, it's a way good pub things. Our nearest pub at one time was that one that we went that day, and they said, you got to try the lamb. Remember when they're doing Sunday dinners? It wasn't long after that it basically went under, or they shut it down and sold it. It's been flattened. Now it's not a good few years ago. Now it's houses. So there's no pub near us now. Let's get down here. The nearest one is probably Punch Bowl, Red Bear, Windmill. There's that bar where you did an excellent version of Mama by Genesis. That karaoke hostess was in the Pudding Club at the time, and she thought that she said, oh, a bit concerned because I thought you trudging a chicken. But it was a brave, noble effort, because, as you know, that place wasn't exactly, the clientele didn't really, they weren't there for karaoke. So they were mostly indifferent to anyone slaughtering the classics. Twats.